Right, I'm just here with Lee Dale. The last time we spoke, Lee, you were in a resettlement property in supported housing, and that was a couple of years ago now. Do you want to bring us up to speed as to where you are today?
Yeah, I'm not in supported housing anymore, so I'm in full independent living in my own flat, and it just feels amazing. It's 10 years this month since I first started my journey from rough sleeping all the way through communal living into supported housing and out the back door, so to speak. So it's been quite an immense task with its ups and downs, as you can imagine. But yeah, I'm here, fully switched on and ready for action.
So what's your current role then, Lee?
My current role is I'm going to be, I am essentially a community development coordinator. So that would entail me working with volunteers, working alongside other services who utilise volunteers. Because for me, I was a volunteer for a long time, as you know, being an expert citizen for the past nearly 3 years, and now being on the Voices staff. It's incredible. I can't tell you how good I feel.
So what advice would you give to if there's people out there that are considering volunteering? Let's say, what would you say to them?
But what I would say was for me, it's crucial that you try different things. Don't get stuck in something that your heart isn't in. Keep experimenting until you drop on, like I did with the expert citizens, until you find that place where you fit. I think that's important, because if you're not feeling it, then you're not going to engage and be as successful as you want to be at it.
So what sort of things have you been involved with? Because I know recently you've been doing a few bits.
Yeah, over the past 12 months it's been quite intense, to be honest. So with the learning programme of Voices, we've been doing a lot of training sessions and workshop sessions for people like the police, for the accident and emergency department, for the adult safeguarding leads within the city, and much more, to be honest. There's been many other things that we've been doing. So that's been amazing, to be honest.
What about the most recent one, about the advisory panel that you're sitting on?
Oh, recently I was invited to attend in Westminster in London a Task to Finish group, which is a panel where a couple of us have got lived experience, which our input will be fed into the top tier panel, rough sleeping panel, which then is fed into government. So yeah, I think that is a huge opportunity for somebody like myself. I know it's quite a contentious place to be. I know of hundreds of people through Twitter up and down the country would love to be at that table. So I feel so privileged to be able to have that voice at that table, and I do take it very seriously.
Awesome. So moving forward, then, Lee, in the other videos we've asked you where do you see yourself in a year's time or in 2 years' time?
Okay.
Has that changed now?
Yeah, I've sort of changed tactics a little bit. Whereas I've been grabbing everything with both hands. I've been trying everything and anything. Literally trying to turn my hand to everything I can. I changed my philosophy in recovery. I used to be a person who would never try new things. Missed out on a lot of things through hesitation and fear, probably fear. Now I will try everything and anything, because I think it's important as a human being to try things and see what works and is good for you. But if you're not trying and you're not doing, you're never going to find them.
So just before we wrap up then, have you got any more messages for people out there that might be watching the video?
What I would say is, don't give up on yourself. Being a heroin addict for as long as I was, it would have been easy to put myself in the box of, this is it for me, I'll resign to this fate. I didn't want to be a statistic. I didn't want to be another drug-related death, an individual who was only 40 odd years old. For me, that was enough of an incentive for me to change. Maybe not for everyone. Find your niche. just find your niche, try everything you can, and one day something will stick. And yeah, just keep looking and keep trying, because you will get there. You will get there.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much, Lee.
No
And
problem.
all the best in
Thank
your
you.
in your new position.
Thank you very much.